Hey guys, for my last discussion, a how-to on any topic. I'm going to do how to do a maintenance coating on a commercial flat deck roof. It's called GACOSIL. It's a product we use quite often. Got my guys over here working right now. I'm going to show you how it's done. So to start with, we use a primer. It's a two-part primer. You got the A and you got the B. This bucket's a little messy. You mix them together in equal amounts and you get a pink color, and this is what it looks like. So Justin here is rolling it on. Once you roll it on, you got to give it about 4 to 6 hours to dry. Nice thick coat. You want to even. Eventually this whole deck is going to get it. See how we do the flashing up the sides of any roof penetrations. So when everything's done with this, this will last like 20 years. So once the primer dries, you go ahead with a white S2000. It's a silicone coating. My guy Frank here is putting it on. He's starting and doing flashings right now up the walls. It's gonna get.
We flashed this at 100.
It's gonna get 2 coats of the white. Coverage in the field is about 3/4 of a gallon to 100 square feet. So he starts in the corner, you work your way around. You gotta get to all these penetrations, any roof stands, anything like that. And before we start rolling anything out, you have to pressure clean the entire roof. Make sure it's free of any debris, any grease. There's a couple restaurants that are underneath of us. You want to make sure, you know, any grease that comes out of their exhaust, any of that's cleaned up, as this product won't stick to it. So I'll go ahead right now and we'll roll out some of this in the field so you can see how that looks.
Are you ready for the video, homeboy? We're gonna do a selfie.
Just soak it in the bucket. And just start rolling. And for all you guys that think I don't work and I just supervise, you're wrong. Hey, easy. So you got to get a little bit more on there and just keep going. Frank, come roll this. See, I don't work that much. Frank's going to show you, that way it's not too bouncy. Come on, Frank, roll it out. You just kind of soak it, slop it on there, make it nice and sloppy, nice and wet. It'll self-level and have one uniform, even coat in the end. Like I said, we'll do the whole deck and then we'll come back and put a second coat on it. And it'll provide a thick, maintenance-free coating. So it'll last about 20 years. I think this job here we're putting a 10-year warranty on. It becomes really slippery in the end too when it dries. If it's wet and you try to walk on it, you gotta be real careful. At the end of this, we're gonna have to put some walk pads in for them to be able to come up and do maintenance on any of these units. So a walk pad is gonna be rubberized, a rubber basically floor mat It'll come down the center here, down the center of all these, and there'll be little walkways going to each unit. So if they have to come up and do service on it, they're not walking on the actual maintenance coat and damaging it. It's a pretty simple process. It's not really rocket science. It is pretty expensive. The product itself is expensive. So you just roll it in, and it's bright white. You got to make sure you wear your sunscreen when you're up here. We'll go back and see how the primer coat's going. This primer dries really, really quick. Once you mix the two together, it'll start to set up in that bucket really quick. You gotta work quick with it. Alright guys, well that's it. Finally the last video. Hope you guys learned something about roofing. Have a good one.